The holidays are right around the corner, and that means it's time for BANITSA. If you don't know what it is, BANITSA is a fluffy, savory egg and cheese pie. And where I come from, this is the Christmas staple. But as tasty as it is, I'm not gonna lie, it can be fiddly and time-consuming. So we're gonna make things easy, and we're gonna make these fun little BANITSA muffins. Okay, let's get started. Into a large mixing bowl, I'm gonna crack 3 eggs. Then we're gonna add some yogurt. I'm gonna use kefir, but whatever, that works too. 3 tablespoons of that go in. And I'm also gonna add a teaspoon of baking soda. I'm also gonna melt 50 grams of butter, and I'm gonna add about the same amount of sunflower seed oil. We're also gonna need some cheese. So I've got about a 300 gram block here. You can use Feta or any other white crumbly cheese. And all I'm gonna do here is take a fork and crumble it into the bowl. Now, normally you would add this straight into the egg mixture, but I'm not gonna do this just yet. And I'll tell you why in a minute. One last thing we need to prep is the Filo dough. I'm gonna take the whole roll and I'm gonna trim off the ends. That's where the sheets normally get stuck together. Then I'm gonna open up the whole thing and I'm gonna cut it into strips. I don't know what that is, maybe 1.5 inches wide. Then I'm gonna stack 2 or 3 of these at a time and I'm gonna slice them into sort of square shapes. And I'm just gonna give these a little toss and I'm gonna try and separate them as best as I can. And I'm not being precious either. If any of them gets scruffed up, that's even better. What we're looking for is for these to give the muffins some texture. I'm gonna grab my egg mixture and I'm gonna throw the Filo dough in. I'm gonna pour my fats on top of that. And using 2 forks, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna mix everything together. And you might be wondering why I'm using 2 forks. The reason is I can use these to separate and pull apart some of those sheets. Okay, I've got this mixed up pretty well. And now I'm gonna go in with the cheese. Once I manage to get it all in there, I'm just gonna gently mix it through. And the reason why I'm adding it now instead of the beginning is I didn't want it to disintegrate with all the mixing. I still want little bits and pieces. Okay, so if we've done everything correctly, we should end up with a shaggy mess resembling something like this. I'm gonna butter my muffin form and I'm gonna fill up with the mixture just enough so that it's peeking over the edge. This mixture yields 9 perfect muffins. And the last thing I'm gonna do before I throw them in the oven is top each with a little knob of butter. These go into an oven preheated to 200 degrees Celsius or about 400 Fahrenheit, which I'm gonna turn down to 180 or 375 as soon as these go in. And I'm gonna bake them for about 30 minutes or until they come out looking lovely and golden brown. Now I'm gonna take these out of the forms and I'm gonna let them cool off for a minute on a wire rack. And in the meantime, we're gonna make the one drink that I think you should enjoy these with. Ayran. I'm gonna fill up a glass halfway with yogurt, throw in a big pinch of salt and top it up with cold water. Then give it a really good stir and voila, ayran. Okay, the muffins have cooled down a little bit and as you can see in here, the shell has become nice and crispy. But let's have a look inside. Oh yeah. Cheers. Yum. Under the crispy exterior, you find a warm, fluffy, cheesy heart. A little bit like me. This is still BANITSA. So this Christmas season, switch it up a little bit and make these. Roll out!